Hello.
Whoa.
Oh.
Sorry, hold on.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Whoa. If you haven't ever seen any of our videos,
If you're new to the channel,
we are traveling around the world with our 5 kids.
all under the age of 11.
We are called the 7 Wayfinders.
We're a family of 7.
We sold and packed everything and left in order to find our new life.
Well, welcome to Taipei.
Welcome to Taipei. Taipei was kind of a surprise for us.
It's an absolutely beautiful city, completely well organized.
We weren't planning to go there. It was a sneaker. We really loved it. We'd totally go back to Taiwan. Today, we're gonna talk about Taipei and what it's like to parent in some of these big cities. If you haven't seen our Hong Kong video, Life in Hong Kong with 5 Kids, we're continuing that series by kind of talking about just what it's like to live in these big cities with 5 kids. It's no small feat. And let's be honest, sometimes we both burn out, big time. I tend to be pretty steady until I'm not. I like fall off a cliff, literally. All of a sudden, I wake up one day and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. And Chris has learned to recognize the signs over our almost 15 years of marriage, and he's like, change of plan, kids. We're getting out of the house.
And I am on a grand adventure with the kids.
Lucy believes I have led us to the wrong location, which is totally possible, but not probable.
Today we went to the museum, and it was literally full of poop and other organs inside of the museum, which of course the kids love.
We are walking through the tunnel. Oh, of the dentist, the mouth. Let's follow the throat down. This is kind of gross. Ew, I see a bacteria within the stomach. This is kind of grody. We're just following. Maybe this goes to the way out, if you know what I mean.
Oh, not the way out.
It's kind of gross. Ew, large intestine. Hey guys. Hey Lucy, Grant, I found your favorite chairs. How does it feel sitting on your poopy chairs? Ew. Well, that's one way to teach kids about nature.
Honestly, the museum was great. There were many different floors.
This is Dad at 4 in the morning, at 2 in the morning, at 7 at night. I've got a super important question for Lincoln. Lincoln, what is the favorite museum you've ever been to ever in the whole wide world? This one. Oh, that's a windshield wiper to be proud of.
I think my favorite part was the suspension bridge, which was beautiful, and it was just really nice to get out. The kids were definitely an attraction and got a lot of attention from some of the local children as we walked through the museum, albeit many of them are intimidated by Lucy because despite their ages, Lucy's pretty much taller than almost all of them, which is normal for her. I have a love-hate relationship with night outs with the kids, or I should say day dates or whatever. I absolutely love spending the time with them. I hate being away from Leslie, so my attitude typically vacillates between absolute severe depression, as if the world is going to end, it's the end of the world, to sheer excitement and joy, because it's like I'm a child all over again. And I get to tease my daughter and my sons And of course, my youngest daughter gets anything she wants.
On this particular day, I had taken the kids to a morning market by myself. It was I was actually, for real, legit, the first time I had taken 5 kids out by myself in a foreign country. We'd been complained that we were too loud, and so we were really stressed about being in our apartment in Taipei. We're really stressed about our house. We gotta get out of here. Go, Harry! Good job! We're gonna take the high-speed train and go see a beautiful part of Taiwan. All right, we're getting on the train now. So I took all 5 kids. I put Grace on my back, put Harry in the stroller. The other 3 are great. They walk around cities every day. And so they're fantastic. I don't even worry about them. It's just those 2. And we went to the locals morning market. I'd heard about it from someone who was living there that we ran into, an expat, and it was super cool. We were definitely the only foreigners. And all the Chinese women would go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mom, did you see her face? She was like,
I know. We are quite a commodity here.
she looked at me in here and she's like, oh, and then she went like this. She went.
Our hearts with the empty streets, chasing the same dreams, killing for the crowd.
We bought some produce. It's really, really fun to see. Markets, I think, are one of our most favorite things in Asia. But it's still a lot of work to take 5 kids out by yourself. So I texted Chris, I'm like, I'm on my way back. I need some quiet time. I'll let the little sleep. You got the big ones. I really would like him to go to the museum. I pretty much put down what I want. I didn't even give him a choice. He did great. He did super great. So sometimes we just have to split up and we have to single parent. As far as, I think the kids like it and don't like it when we single parent. I think what they like is that they have all of our attention, because let's be honest, when Chris and I are together, we're pretty much just wanting to talk to each other. Kids are like an accessory in the back. We want to be like, whoa, did you see that? Whoa, whoa. We have so many kids that we don't actually get a lot of that conversation when we're out with our children, but we still try, and it is still our primary goal. So when we're out by ourselves with the kids, they get all of our attention. So I think they really like that. But Mom and Dad are also kind of grumpy when they're out by themselves with the 5 kids. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Good, bad. Anyway, I had a good time at the morning market, and I relished all my quiet alone time in our Taipei. So quick tip to avoid getting lost like us. When you come to Asia, it's something called a pocket Wi-Fi. We got this one at Bali, but you can get them all over. It does require a passport to buy one. And then you buy a SIM card in each new country, which also requires a passport. But it gives you Wi-Fi while you're out and about, so that your map app works. I didn't turn it on, and we got lost. So, just a quick tip, you can get the SIM cards at convenience stores like 7-Eleven or at cell phone stores. And the pocket Wi-Fi we always can see at the mall. But they also sell the SIM cards at the airport when you first arrive. So we usually try and get that when we get some cash. Hey Grant, show us your smolder. Oh yeah! Alright, Nathan, show me your smolder. Daddy will show me his.
Dad, do the smolder.
Where, Dad? Oh yeah!
I'm just gonna say right now that the shoulder they put in Hagel is gotta be the best one I've ever
Oh yeah.
Here's
Mommy.
No, that's no.
Alright, Lucy, let's see your smolder.
No.
Come on!
You're a vampire.
Party poopers! Yeah. Oh yeah!
To be the one to keep the lights turned off, sitting in the basement with
My goodness. look at these roses. Oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. They're so cute. One thing I've loved about Asia is these like pop-up markets are their equivalent of a department store. But it's a lot of like mom and pops, you know? I think that's really cool.
Sitting in the basement with the TV on. I didn't mind, losing my mind, 'cause I'm not the only one.
Leslie and I are together. When it comes to adventuring, I'd say most of the time I am at a B or B plus level, with occasional A levels and occasional F levels. And on this particular day, I was what I like to call not an adult, but more like an F-adult. So we got out of church, we're walking home, it's raining, it's cold. Now I'll be honest, I'd gotten lost on the way to church because I had to run back and get something. And I only had a sweatshirt and it was raining so hard that when I got to church, the rain had soaked all the way through my sweatshirt and all the way through my white shirt and was literally just like dripping and sticking to my skin. I was freezing. So I wasn't in the best of moods, but we got out, we're heading home, and it's raining, and there's all these people around walking with their umbrellas in this kind of cold, rainy weather. And Leslie's like, let's have the kids play at the park. What? I don't want to play at the park. I'm freezing. They're in their church clothes. She's like, it'll be fun. There's puddles. What? What? Why do I want them going in the puddles? I'm going to end up carrying a bunch of wet, whiny kids.
My home sweats underneath my feet. I don't need much, I just want everything. Just want to be safe. I just want to be
Hi, Liddy. How are you, Liddy?
I'm dying sick
But I've stopped.
because I'm sopping wet and I'm sick and I'm freezing.
Any other thoughts about Taipei?
Not right now.
Well, Chris isn't in the mood to interview, as you can tell.
safe. I'm done with these broken hearts, chasing the same dreams when we know
I was half right. We were able to carry a bunch of wet kids. They weren't whiny. But Leslie pushed, and as you can see, they had loads of fun. But F-adult Dad was out in full force. Peace! Grace, you're out of the spaceship! Get in the spaceship, hurry!
Whoa, where are you flying, Harry?
Here, you're,
going on a hike.
you're still on slow. Go fast. Come on. Well, you gotta press the button, silly. Harry, the button, remember?
Harry, are you flying to Mars?
No, we're going on a hike.
Then we gotta go fast. Look.
Hyperspeed. There he goes. Bye, spaceship.